Hey everybody, what's happening? IcyCat here, and today we have another new premium content bundle. The Watchdogs pack is available now, and if you want a closer look at what you get, then you'll want to stick around. The newest content addition to the store is the Watchdog Bundle Pack. This is available in the shop under the Digital Content tab for $7. You cannot buy this with Rainbow credits or Renown. Just like any other premium digital content, you cannot actually preview this before you buy it. Really, the only image you have to go off of is what you see in the thumbnail here. But if you're on the fence about spending your $7 and you want to know more about what you'll get, we'll take a look. First up is the Headgear. This is Aiden Pierce's scarf from Watchdogs. It consists of a bandana as well as the Watchdogs baseball cap. The textures and color combinations here do match nicely with Ash's default palette. Next up is a look at the weapon skin itself. It's composed of a good combinations of blacks and blues, including kind of an orangish gold color. The overall color scheme does trend toward cooler colors though. The third thing you get out of the bundle pack is the Watchdogs Charm. Much like the Assassin's Creed bundle pack, this consists of simply a rectangular tag with the game's logo on it. I think if you're going to ask $7 for a 3-piece bundle pack, then simply having a rectangular tag with a logo printed on it just really doesn't cut it for quality. Maybe in a Renown-based bundle pack, but something where you're actually asking for cash in exchange for it, we can probably do better than that. It's one of the 3 pieces you're paying for, and it should have just as much effort put into it as the rest of the bundle pack. Now let's take a look at the weapon skin and charm in-game. We're just going to do this with a little bit of terrorist hunt going on in the background, and when I did my GSG9 review the other day for the headgears and the leader skins that were paired up with that, I had a couple of people wondering why I wasn't doing it on multiplayer, why I was on terrorist hunt, and they were actually rather upset at that. As a content creator, it's actually far easier for me to go into a terrorist hunt and get this done. I can choose the kind of mode I play in. If I need to focus on an offensive operator, I can load up only the offensive terrorist hunt. If I need to focus on defense, I can do only those missions and separate them out. If I'm playing multiplayer, if I'm using only Ash that this bundle pack is for, then every other round that I'm in defense is time wasted for me that I could be recording content for Ash only. Furthermore, when you're playing multiplayer, unless you're getting like a solo ace, you're only getting a kill or 2 kills or what have you. Most of the round is spent waiting or pushing forward, and you're not really seeing the gun in action. At least this way I can show the gun in kind of a continuous state of movement. That allows you to get a feel for the way light bounces off of it or the way it reflects things. As you can see, the weapon skin itself is somewhat of a matte material. It's not super shiny, it's not very reflective. This is only available for Ash's R4C. You do not get this for her G36 or her sidearms. This is only for the R4C. And as mentioned before, this is the second bundle pack that's like this. The other one was the Assassin's Creed pack. Obviously, Watchdogs 2 is coming out soon, so this is sort of a tie-in for that game. It makes a lot of sense for them to do. Crossover content is always popular, and that gives fans of other franchises a chance to support their favorite games. I think it's a great idea. Ubisoft has a lot of different franchises to choose from. Already existing in the game is a Ghost Recon weapon skin and a Splinter Cell weapon skin. However, those were in the game since the beginning. There is no headgear to go with it, no charm or anything to go with it, and those were only available to people that already owned the game. And then if they had a save file that registered with it, then you would also see it pop up as an unlock from the Ubisoft Club. There was also a Division weapon skin that was sort of the same thing. And a couple of people were able to get those skins outside of actually having them because there was a couple of spots where the store glitched and allowed that content to be gotten by everybody, although it kind of wasn't supposed to. But having a dedicated bundle pack for Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, and the Division would be great. I think they would have to kind of put in a new skin for each of those though, because there's kind of an already existing one in there, and you don't want to ask somebody to pay, $5 or $6 or $7 for content that they may already have one of the 3 pieces, and the weapon skin is arguably the most important of the 3 because it's the one you see on your screen all the time. At least for me personally, seeing the Splinter Cell trifocals on one of the operators would be like a day 1 purchase for me. I would definitely pick that up in a heartbeat. You could even do it for non-traditional franchises too. I mean, Ubisoft has their newest one, Steep. It's a downhill snowboarding game. They also do other things like skiing and just a few other kind of winter sport things. But, you could easily put together a bundle pack for, say, $1, where you have a Steep-themed skin for the weapon, as well as a headgear and a charm, and just support the new franchise that's coming out and spread the awareness of it. I do also want to apologize to anybody that's been looking for my grip attachment review. I was going to be doing one of those after they announced that they were making a change to the grip after the 4.1 update, and I meant to do it this week. However, the first time I did it, they dropped the new GSG9 headgears, and then they dropped this Watchdogs bundle, and I had to cover that, so I will probably be getting to this maybe on Monday or Tuesday of next week. So for those of you that have been waiting for it, I've gotten a few comments asking where it is. It is coming, just Ubisoft keeps dropping new content that I keep needing to cover. And these reviews are pretty important. People do want to look out for them when the premium content comes around, because you cannot see, you can't preview what you're getting before you buy it. Like with the renown-based skins, you can preview it on your gun and you can see like, oh, that's what it looks like on my gun. But for the digital content that's premium, you don't have that option. So you actually don't know what you're getting until you already buy it. So there's a lot of people that wait for a review like this before they make up their mind to spend their money on something and get a chance to see what it actually looks like first. So I want to make sure that I get these reviews out in a timely fashion for those people. But stick with me, next week we will be covering the grip attachment, among other things. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest reviews, tips, tricks, walkthroughs, and more for Rainbow Six Siege. You can also follow me on either Facebook or Twitter at IcyCat25. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.